Okay, hello everyone. I hope some people have already joined. If you have joined, give me a nice sign in the group chat, in the live chat. Just say hello or where you're from, how you're doing, whatever, how my beard's looking, whatever. I prefer good remarks, but yeah. Hello, SC Bhatt. Come on, guys, let's say hello to SC Bhatt. Suman Satya, hi all. Yes. Is it quarantine? Oh, you got that right. Yep, it is. But yeah, I've been keeping this beard for a while now. I haven't trimmed it for like 3 months. But enough about my beard. Right, Mayu, how are you, Mayu? Tejas, Sumant, how are you guys? Where are you guys talking from? I mean, you don't have to give me the address. That wouldn't be safe. Just city. From A. Who is A? Can you tell us what your whole name is? All right, guys. I think we have a few people here. I will introduce myself to you people because most of you, in fact, probably all of you don't know who I am, and why would you? So my name is Agam Singh. I am doing my first year in Bachelor's Automotive Technology at TU Eindhoven. I will be your main host for today, so you're gonna have to look at this face for a while, almost 2 hours. Yeah, I feel bad for you. And yeah, I'm really excited for today's event because we have a lot of great stuff planned for you. A lot of people have put in a lot of time into their performances, not only practicing but recording and everything. And I just feel like this is such a great initiative from all the student organizations, the Indian student organizations in the Netherlands, that we're able to come together because usually when we'd be under normal circumstances, non-COVID circumstances, we'd all be divided into our university groups. But this thing has given us an opportunity so that all of us can come together, meet each other, talk about how we're getting through this quarantine. Uh, how about you guys in the chat? Tell me how you guys are doing in this quarantine, and how long have you been locked in? Actually, how long has everyone been locked in? Because I haven't left my house in 5 or 6 weeks now, so I don't really know. Oh God, 2 months. Okay, you beat me. You beat me. This man's been in his house for 2 months. What else, guys? What else? Come on. There must be someone who's been inside for more than 2 months. Pretty much the same since midweek of March. Okay, everyone's in the same situation, I guess. Yeah, this is it's a big screw up. Oh, this is okay. This is pretty detailed. Since March 21st, working from home. I try to go out 1 or 2 hours a day, taking a break from working from. Yeah, I guess everyone's been trying to do that. But the reason, to be honest with you, the reason I don't really go out is because like I don't want to give myself that you know think because I know I can't be out for too long and I can't do much. That's why I try not to go out. It's like having that one bite of ice cream. You just don't want to have that one bite of ice cream because you'll want like 3 more ice creams after that. So that's the problem. And we have someone's stealing my spotlight. Siddharth, please. Yeah, guys, please enable the speaker view so you can enjoy this show because you'll get to see more of this. Yeah, we have quite a few people here, so I'm really happy about that. Wow, we have 81 people here. Guys, if you know someone who you sent an invite to as well, or you know that they were going to join and they haven't joined, please give them a gentle reminder, or you don't have to be that gentle. It depends on you. And tell them to join because they're missing out on a lot of fun. You guys really want to be here from start to finish because it's not just about the performances. We all get to chill out together and have a good time. So call in everyone, the whole cavalry. Okay, guys. Right. So we have quite a few people in now, and we're about to start. So good evening. Like I said, my name is Agamdeep Singh, and I will be hosting your show today. And welcome to a very, very special and unique night we have planned for you guys today. Welcome to the online gig. Today's event doesn't really mark a specific occasion, but rather aims to bring hundreds of Indians living, studying, and working in the Netherlands. And in a way, it's to celebrate whatever is Indian in these trying times where most of us can't really meet up, like, at a bar, or usually it's just a basement. So, yeah. Uh, so, the former Prime Minister of India, Sri Jawaharlal Nehru, once he said that the art of a people is a true mirror into their mind. And what better way to come together and get to know each other than art? Our performance, our perform. One second. Our performers today have put in a lot of time, effort, and energy into their acts, which consists of a lot of solo gigs, some bands, as well as poetry and stand-up comedy. And you guys will have this guy doing his miserable stand-up comedy from the starting as well. Right. So before we get started, I would like to introduce you guys to some of the faces who have made this event possible and have been planning it for a really, really long time. So I would like to call Raj Lakshmi up ahead so she could chat with you guys a little and tell her what this event means to her and how she's been coping.
Are we on spotlight yet? Okay, so I'm not really going to chat with you. I'm just going to introduce myself and what we're doing. So I'm Raj Lakshmi, and I'm representing Indian students in Eindhoven. We are a group of individuals basically who come together to have a main event, Diwali, and we have pretty successful events every year. So we are just some individuals that are a group of individuals under the umbrella of an international student association in TUE, that's Cosmos. But we're soon looking forward to have an independent association for the sole purpose of supporting Indian students and our Indian family abroad. And not only to support them, but also not missing any opportunity to celebrate and have fun. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the ISAs involved in collaborating and putting this event together in the tough time. And lastly, looking forward for many such events together with the other ISAs as well. So that's it. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Raj. Muted. Hi, thank you, Raj Lakshmi. I'm Abhijit. I'll be representing ISA Amsterdam here. Well, compared to others, I think we are really new here. So ISA Amsterdam was formulated in April 2019. So far, we have 82 registrations here. We are an independent organization here, but we have not been registered yet to the universities. We have people from University of Amsterdam as well as FU University. And the biggest event that we celebrated last year was Diwali. And students from Amsterdam here who still don't know about us, this is our fault, but then please free to contact me. There's a Facebook group known as ISA Amsterdam, and you can just join that group. So yeah, over to you.
Hi. Like, am I still on the spot? Hello?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. So good evening all. I'm Vinesh Yogesh, and I'm representing Indian Student Association from University of Twente. So it's indeed very nice to see you see all here today. So as an association, we have been like there for around a decade now. So like our main aim is to create a home away from home for all the Indian students and employees at U20. We also strive to introduce the warmth and vivacity of our own culture to the U20 community by organizing various cultural events. And of them, the major ones are Diwali and Holi, which happens every year. But unfortunately, Holi is not happening this year because of the current situation. And I would like to thank all the Indian Student Association for making such a collaboration so that we can have a combined event during these tough times. And I hope you all enjoy this event. So yeah, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vivek. I represent the Indian Student Association here at Delft. We represent a strong Indian community here of around 800 plus, including the bachelors and masters. As an association, we here strive to cater to the concerns of the community, whereby arranging the social activities, social engaging activities, as well as skill building activities for them. Yeah, although Corona or the COVID-19 has been the situation has been challenging, we see this as an opportunity to deliver more and make a better impact. And as Vinish rightly said, creating a home away from home is one of our mottos also. So on behalf of the entire board of ISA Delft, we welcome you all for this wonderful evening. Okay, and it's a really great boost of morale for all the students here that His Excellency Sri Venu Rajamoni, Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Netherlands, is here and has joined us this evening. Being a diplomat and a scholar with a background in journalism, he has a number of publications to his name, including the recent book, India and the Netherlands, Past, Present and Future. On behalf of all the students, we extend a warm welcome to you, sir. It would be really encouraging if you could address the Indian student community.
Hi, Vivek. Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to spend a few minutes with all of you here. Congratulations on this excellent initiative. I think this is truly special for several reasons. Number one, it is unique. Number two, it brings together the Indian Students Associations of Twente, Eindhoven, Amsterdam, and Delft. And three, it truly is an effort at a difficult time for all of us to bring everyone together, to boost each other's morale, to support each other, and to look at the positive side of things, even as we deal with the challenges of the present day. So congratulations and hats off to all of you. Let me just request you not to stop with this. Keep doing events such as this. Keep expanding your scope, keep expanding the topics that you cover, and I promise you the embassy will be with you every inch of the way. Whatever support we can provide, we'd be happy to provide. We would like to see young people from India do things like this, come together, unite, come up, support each other, and at the same time be there to keep India's flag flying high, to be of assistance to the embassy when we need you, and of course, to communicate to us any help and support that you need. Let me just say at this juncture that most of you are probably following what is happening in India. You're also aware of what is happening in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, we progressively see the numbers coming down, though there is fears of a second wave. And I would urge each one of you to continue to take the necessary precautions which the Dutch government is telling all of us to follow. The situation is improving rapidly. Things are progressing towards normal. The government has rolled out an entire calendar all the way up to September 1, how things would be progressively relaxed. So please take advantage of everything that Netherlands has to offer you. It is wonderful weather right now. You can go out. You're not locked into your places. Prime Minister Rutte himself has said, please go out, please work out, cycle, shop, do whatever you want, but do alone, or do it in just the company of 2 people or 3 people. You know the normal instructions. Do not cough or sneeze anywhere but into your elbow. Avoid physical contact. Avoid handshakes and hugs if you can. I know it is difficult for all of us. And please take whatever precautions you can. This is a disease of a kind which the world has never seen before, and we still are struggling to understand how it works and what are the issues that brings along with it and how to manage it. So let us try and be as careful as possible, even as we proceed towards a normal life. In India, the situation is very difficult. As all of you who follow the news would be aware of that. This is a time when we who are outside need to be of support to people back in India in whatever way possible. Please think of what you can do. All of you are the brightest and the best from India. I know each one of you would have your personal worries. What will happen to me? My studies, my graduation, my job after graduation, where do I go, the fees, the rental, the expenses. While you have all these challenges, I would say that you are still in a much better off position than the poor migrant workers in India. Think about them, think of how you can be of help and support to them. And as far as your own challenges are concerned, I assure you, with your talent, with your abilities, with your energy, and with your initiative, you will certainly do well anywhere in the world. You have already achieved something very important and major by coming to a place like Netherlands to study in some of the best universities that you can find anywhere in the world. You will be an asset to India. You will be an asset to the Netherlands. This is a temporary phase. The world will pick up, Netherlands will pick up, and India will pick up after the corona crisis is over. There might be economic recession in the short term, but that is not going to last. The world will come, just as all of you have come back through an online means. There will be different ways of functioning. There will be a new normal, but the world will come back. We have seen so many pandemics. We have seen so many crises. We have seen so many world wars. There's nothing to despair. So be confident about your future. Think of how you can handle the present, how you can be of help and support to the others, and plan for what you will do as soon as the crisis is over. If there is a recession, how you can overcome or how you can endure that recession period, and how you can build your skills, your strengths, your CV, and how you can enter into the job market and be successful in finding a good job, which all of you, I'm sure, would be looking forward to. So I conclude saying that the embassy works 24/7. We have been working 24/7 through the crisis. The first flight to India is finally going to happen on 8th of June. And there's going to be an Air India flight to Delhi. We still do not have much information of when completely travel restrictions will ease, but you know that domestic travel is about to begin. Today, the Civil Aviation Minister said in India that international travel he expects to begin in June. Let us hope that will begin soon, and all the constraints and pressures of those who wanted to go back and meet their family members will be eased, and you can soon be united with your family. Until such time, we in the embassy are your family. We are here for you for any help or support that you need. Thank you very much. Namaste. Jai Hind.
Thank you for your motivating words, sir. And yeah, we really needed that. We would also like to thank the Embassy of India at The Hague for their strong support all through this difficult times. I hope you and all the officials from the embassy enjoy this evening. Over to you, Agam.
I'm back. Right. I know you guys missed me. I missed myself. No, sorry. I missed you guys. I missed you guys as well. But I also missed myself. So, I know we've been sitting on a lot of stuff already. And enough chit chat. Let's get on with it. So for our first performer of the day, we have Hridya Sasidharan, who will be doing a semi-classical piece called Sadapalya. India's musical history, I think, goes so far back. And what's so amazing is that those styles and particular genres, you know, there's obviously so many sub-genres, they're just so timeless. They're still enjoyed by so many of us. And, you know, they've been merged with so many different other styles nowadays, with rock, with pop, whatever. And, you know, you still have that magic that classical music has. So Hridya Sasidharan, who is a first-year PhD student, wow, she's big, first-year PhD student at TU Delft, will be singing, like I said earlier, a semi-classical piece called Sadapalya. We are going to connect her to you so she could tell you guys a little about why she likes to sing and why this song. Over to you, Hridya.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Okay. This lockdown made me revisit my Carnatic music lessons I took as a child. So here I am after 10 years performing a classical piece. Hope you like it. Enjoy.
Right, guys. I loved that performance, and I was seeing a lot of you were enjoying that performance in the chat as well. Thank you so much for being so supportive to our performers here, and it's such an amazing voice she has, doesn't she? It's amazing. Anyway, एक ना शेर याद आ रहा है, डिब्बे में डिब्बा, डिब्बे में केक, डिब्बे में डिब्बा, डिब्बे में केक, बाहर से अट्रैक्टिव, अंदर से फेक. Yeah, okay, it sounded better in my head. I'm sorry. Okay, okay, it was very bad. I know. But our next performer takes her shero shairi and her poetry a lot more seriously than I do. and she'll probably impress you a lot more than I did. So our next performer is Bhoomika Agarwal, who is a first-year master student in computer science, and she is here to share her love on Shero Shairi and slam poetry. And along with that, she'd like to spread some very important messages and as well as some laughter. We are going to connect you to Bhoomika in a second, so she could talk to you about why she loves doing poetry so much. Bhoomika?
Hi everyone, Bhoomika here, and I started writing poetry at a young age as a way to let go of my emotions, and in this lockdown, it has really helped me deal with a lot of things. So I am going to just share it with you and let you judge it, or hopefully let it inspire you as well. So I will start with some of my Shero Shairi and then 2-3 English poems. So here goes the first one. It's titled Kambakt Ishq. कम्बख्त इश्क के जाल में दिल पर पत्थर रख दिया, कम्बख्त इश्क के जाल में इन होठों को सिया, जो लफ्ज बयां न कर पाए इन आंखों ने कह दिया. The second share that I have is something that inspired me to move to the Netherlands, and this was something that I wrote after years of corporate life, of working in corporate life. It's called Paraye Khab. अपने ख्वाबों के पाख पे उड़ रहे थे हम, अपने ख्वाबों के पाख पे जी रहे थे हम, दुनिया की चमक धमक देख हुए मगन से हम, चमक धमक के पीछे अंधेरा देख हुए घायल से हम, पराए ख्वाब के पीछे भागते हुए अपाहिज से हम, पराए ख्वाब के पीछे भागते हुए पराए से हम. So yeah, that was when I realized I'm done with working in corporate for a while and moved to do my master's. The second poem that I have, or the third poem that I have, is something that I wrote long ago when I used to travel a little late night back in India. But I think it is relevant right now considering the whole blow up regarding the boys' locker room talk. So here we go. A sense of accomplishment. There she stood at the bus stand, watching as her watch struck 11. All by herself on a deserted street, surrounded by streaks of the dark. She heard the wind howl, she heard a leaf rustle, she heard a fly buzzing. She felt the chills down her spine. There he sat with his homework, bored out of his mind, staring at the blank page, drifting into worlds unknown. He pulled himself back to reality, only to see a huge ant on his page, enraged by its presence on the neat page, empowered by the control he had on it. He placed a pencil in its way, blocking its determined path. He felt a surge of power, power over a minute, hapless ant. He sprinkled a drop of water on it, watching it shiver and shudder, elated at its suffering, glorified by its trepidation. He poked it with his pencil and then crushed it with the bottom, feeling a sense of accomplishment, feeling so strong and mighty. There she stood at the bus stand, scared of the eyes that peered at her, scared of the hungry eyes lurking in the dark, reduced to a minute, hapless ant. I have one more short poem to share, and this is something that I wrote pretty recently and has helped me during the lockdown, being alone at home. At some point, I was feeling very lonely, and then I got through it realizing that I am my own support and I have to be my biggest cheerer and lead myself on. So this is called Anchor. The howling winds shudder the ocean. The turbulent waves throb the floor. The raindrops swell the ocean waves, and they growl and they roar. My ship stands strong and the sails do soar, because I am my own anchor, rooting myself to the floor. So that was it from my end, and I hope this inspires more of you to write and let your creativity flow and make the best of the lockdown. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhoomika, for those amazing poems and very well written shares. She really touched on some very important topics, and at the same time, she spread some happiness through laughter and, of course, motivation through that last poem there. She's right. We all stand together in this. And talking of that, we would like to talk to someone from the audience, someone we don't know, because I've talked to all these people quite a few times over the past few days and I'm kind of bored. No, I'm joking. I love you guys. But we'd like to talk to someone, and I'm being told that there's a Sidesh in the audience who's having a lot of fun, and I'd like in on that fun. So I'd like to ask Siddharth to connect him in with us so we can have a little bit of a chat with him. Wow, Bhoomika, the comments for you are still coming in. It's amazing.
Hey man,
Sidesh, hi Sidesh, how are you?
I'm good man, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, so where are you talking from?
I'm talking from Prof S.
Sorry?
Here in my kitchen. Professor S. The name's too long, I don't bother with saying it out loud.
Okay, fair enough. We'll just take your kitchen for now. So Sidesh, how are you enjoying or not enjoying whatever your time in quarantine?
Well, I've sort of gotten into a rhythm, so it's okay, I would say. It's
And would you say you were an introvert or an extrovert before this?
no, nothing like that. I was outgoing only, so it was a bit of a change being indoors. But certain games, yeah, they're good in good in killing time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think some of my fellow people who are commenting on the chat can also agree with me.
Oh God, you already have a challenge as well. 1v1, let's go.
Oh shit! Gig first. Whoever that was, gig first. Yeah, I'm here for the gig.
That's amazing. It's great to see us boys. We just love games, don't we?
No shit, dude. I haven't seen you on that game though. Yeah. What's holding you back?
Okay, Sidesh. It was great having a chat with you. I think you should probably continue in the comments with some of your friends who are getting pretty excited seeing you.
No shit. I don't know. I'm glad I got like that chat.
Okay, by the way, we're gonna keep doing this to everyone out there. So be ready to be called on. It doesn't matter if you're half naked. I would probably wear a shirt actually, but still. All right, Siddharth, if you could help us continue.
Yes, man, you are up.
I am up. All right. I think so far we've been having a lot of fun. Those two performances are very good, and trust me, we have a lot more. And our next performance, we have another singer, Arundhati Panicker, will be covering the song "Ho Gaye Hum Kahan" by Jasleen Royal and Prateek Kuhad. Arundhati is a second-year bachelor student in media and communication at Erasmus Rotterdam, and I've heard her sing before. Trust me, you guys are gonna love this. So we're gonna connect you to Arundhati now, so she could share some words with you guys. Start, please.
Hello, everybody. This is Arundhati. So, singing has been a huge integral part of my life. It's something that I absolutely love doing. It's been passed on to me from probably my grandmother, and I just hold it very close to my heart. And it's so nice to be here to be able to share it with all of you. And the song that I'm going to be singing today is one of my all-time favorites. I'm pretty sure all of you like it as well. The male version of it is sung by my all-time favorite artist, Prateek Kuhad. As Agam said, Ho Gaye Hum Kahan, and I really hope all of you will enjoy it.
तो भी है यहाँ खोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों के कंधों पे नाचते उड़ते हैं यहाँ हो हो
Holy shit, that was amazing. I'm not even kidding. The first time I heard her sing, just before I heard her sing, I was listening to the actual version of the song on my laptop, that is. So I was playing on my laptop just before I heard her sing, right? Like maybe 10 minutes before. So I thought that video started because it sounded so similar to the actual song, even though she wasn't even in an actual studio. So that was genuinely such an amazing voice, and she's getting every sur right, everything. It's just amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I really did enjoy that. And now moving on, we have another singer, Ravi Ramesh, a master's student in aerospace engineering at TU Delft. He will be singing, but there's a little bit of a twist, and I'm not going to tell you just yet because I want you guys to see for yourself. So we're going to connect him to you guys now so he could tell you guys more about what he'll be performing and why he likes to sing so much. Siddharth, please.
Hey guys, so I hope you have enjoyed the performances so far. Acads and music for me go hand to hand, and I don't place one over the other. The two songs I'm going to perform are quite close to my heart, and along with singing, I also developed this skill set, you could call it, of whistling, something which I wanted to do for so long. Since childhood I couldn't do it, so I hope you like it.
किसे पूछूं ऐसा क्यों बेजुबां सा ये जहां है जाने कितने लबों पे गिले हैं बसी जीते हैं सपने यूं आँखों में लकीरें जब छूते इन हाथों से यूं बेवजह जो भेजी थी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा सांसों ने कहा रुख मोड़ लिया कोई राहत नजर भी न आए धड़कन ने कहा दिल छोड़ दिया जहाँ छोड़े इन जिस्मों के साए जो भेजी थी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा
All right, guys. See, I told you there was a really good twist in there. This man can whistle better than I can sing. That really should not be possible, but it is. But he's not done. Is he? He's not done, right? Siddharth, we have another video, don't we?
जानिए मेरे मन ये बता दे तू किस ओर चला है तू क्या पाया नहीं तूने क्या ढूंढ रहा है तू जानिए मेरे मन ये बता दे तू किस ओर चला है तू क्या पाया नहीं तूने क्या ढूंढ रहा है तू जो है कहीं जो है सुनी वो बात क्या है बता मितवा कहे धड़कने तुझसे क्या मितवा ये खुद से तो ना तू छुपा जानिए गमवदरी निसा गमवदनी निदा लपा पदमाग गमवदरी निसा 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 गमवदसदनी धनी धनी निदा 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 गमवद निसा निसा निदा मम गमगरी ओ जीवन डगर में प्रेम नगर में ओ जीवन डगर में प्रेम नगर में पाया नजर से जब से कोई है क्यों सोचता है क्यों पूछता है जिसकी कमी थी हाय वही है हाय वही है हाय वही है तू एक प्यासा और ये नदी है काहे नहीं अब तो तू खुल के बताए जो है कहीं जो है सुनी वो बात क्या है बता
That was monumental. I think the amount of comments that performance just got was amazing because no one was expecting you to whistle that well. I socha haan thoda bahut idhar udhar kar lega, but you were literally singing the actual melody while whistling. That's amazing. Like just when you think it can't get any better, bam, whistling. It's amazing. Comments are still coming in, dude. This is amazing. Okay. Okay, we still have more though, so don't leave yet. Don't leave. Right. Who's next? Oh, I love this one. Now we're coming up with the next, with our first band of the night, and believe it or not, they're called Andacurry Pindakaas, which I'm told is a very good combination, but yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But one thing I am very sure about is that these guys have put in a lot of work into preparing a cover for the mind-blowing composition Adiye by one of the country's national treasures, A.R. Rahman. And these guys know what they're doing. You know, they're not only very well prepared, but they know how to record stuff so that it will sound amazing, even if it's being screen shared. So I'd like to welcome Maria, Anish, Naveen, Muthu, Pranav, and Deb, collectively known as Andacurry Pindakaas.
Maria, I think you should say some words.
Can you hear something? Yeah? Okay. Hi everyone. Agam, yes, it is a really good combination. You should try it sometime. Next time you make Andacurry, put some Pindakaas into it and let me know how it goes. But hi everyone else, I'm Maria. I'm here to perform along with Muthu, Anish, Pranav, Naveen, Deb, and Kiran. This band name really represents us really well because we like to bring a really different mix into whatever we perform. And the song that we've chosen today, Adiye, is also a great example because it's a very folksy, bluesy, jazzy song, and we had a terrific time making it. And I hope you enjoyed too.
Yenge ni kuti po
I think everyone really loved that performance. Like I said before they started, they really know what they're doing, and I think now you guys understand what I meant. To put on such a performance online, let alone not even live, I mean, it's genuinely amazing that people are actually capable of doing this, and at the same time, this isn't even their actual profession. Like, it's crazy, you know. So the fun doesn't stop here. And our next performance is very unique. It's a first for the night, because this isn't just a, you know, singing with the guitar. This man actually wrote this whole song by himself. It's his own composition. From notes, lyrics, and chords. And his name is Akshay Radhamohan Menon, who is doing his master's in biomedical design at TU Delft. And now we're going to connect him. Oh, he's already here. Connect him to you guys so he can talk about what he loves to do during quarantine and why he likes to play the guitar and sing.
Hi, everyone. Okay, talking about the song. This song is, how do I put this? Something I made it this quarantine, and it's more about relationships and no, it's just a talk about relationship. And I'm a person who wants to bring out emotions in songs. And I just want to mention, I did not write the lyrics alone. I have a friend, Shivani, who wrote me the lyrics, and thank you for that. I hope she's somewhere here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too much into it. I hope you guys like my song.
Are you guys excited? Let's see this performance. This is gonna be great.
Hanging by my window, hate to see that everything we love together gotta be another hard memory, just a memory. Should I wait for you? Or should I go by my day? There's so many thoughts to forget, couldn't blame them, they had to stay. Can't seem to play your song, kills me not to know. I still drink, get fucked to feel like I belong. You show me that even the happiest memories can make you cry. You're just a call away from my heart that wants to talk.
Okay, guys, I think needless to say, everyone really loved that. And some people kind of went out of their way to express how much they loved it. You know, with Tejas and Puggy, if I'm not wrong. So, guys, let's keep it a little PG from now on. But again, Akshay, that was such an amazing performance. To think that you wrote this and sang it, it's no. You don't have to be sorry, dude. I was joking. You can be as vulgar as you want. But yeah, again, Akshay, that was amazing. So moving on, our next performance is going to be Carolynn Francis from the University of Twente. She's doing her master's degree over there. She's not only a great singer, but she's also a very talented pianist, which you guys will see in a minute now. Today, she will be covering some songs for us in a medley, as she says. So we're going to connect you to her so she can tell you guys a little bit about her music.
Yeah. Hello. Hi, I'm Carolynn from Twente. I learned piano like a couple of years ago, but then I had a gap for like 10 years. And after I came to Netherlands, it has been one of the main things that has helped me through stressful and challenging times. So yeah, I've done this. I hope you'll like it. So. No, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off.
बरस खाली कटा बरसे हम यार भीग जाएं इस चाहत की बारिश में मेरी खुली खुली लटों को सुलझाए तू अपनी उंगलियों से मैं तो हूँ इसी ख्वाहिश में सर्दी की राहतों में हम सोए रहे एक चादर में हम दोनों तन्हा हो ना कोई भी रहे इस घर में वसीकरा നെഞ്ചിനിക്ക് ഉൻ പൊന്മണിയിൽ തൂങ്ങിനാൽ പോതുമതീ ഗണം എൻ കണ്ണുറങ്ങ മുൻ ജന്മങ്ങളിൽ നേക്കങ്ങൾ തീരും ഞാൻ
You know, I'll be honest with you. I feel like the most useless lump of meat right now, because there's people out there with talents like this, and like I said before, this isn't even what they do. This is just a hobby for them, and they're semi-professional at the very least. You know, I've been trying to play the guitar for the past 7-8 years now, and I still haven't been able to be even half as good as what Akshay was before this. And before that, I tried playing the piano for a while as well. And yeah, now all I remember is how to play few chords. So I hope DJ Tusker is back in the house now, because now we have a break for about 8 to 10 minutes. But don't go anywhere, because in the break, what we have is our very own DJ Tusker, who will be taking song suggestions in the live chat. So if you want to dedicate a song to a special someone, now's the time. So boys, you know, people get bored, of just sending people songs, or giving them giving suggestions at a disco or a club or something. This is new, okay? So this is your opportunity to actually impress her or him, whatever you're interested in. So get on with it. DJ Tusker is ready for your suggestions, and he is live and hot. No, by hot I mean, yeah.
Thank you for that intro. Yeah, if you guys want to give any suggestions, I can play right now. Rajalakshmi had asked for Chaya Chaya, so that's going to be our first song. Yes. You play?
Guys, turn on your video cams so that we can also see that you are also growing with us.
चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया छैया सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया चल छैया 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 Lose control! Lose control! One more time! Lose control! Lose control! I'm a
வடக்கே கேட்டு பாரு என்ன பத்தி சொல்லுவா ஜர்தா பீடா போலே என் பேரத்தான் மெல்லுவா வடக்கே கேட்டு பாரு என்ன பத்தி சொல்லுவா ஜர்தா பீடா போலே என் பேரத்தான் மெல்லுவா எவனு ஏறலாமா கோட வகம் பசந்து இவதா ரஜனகம் சிறிடுவா ஹிசுந்து மல்லிகா நீ கடிச்சா நெல்லிக்கா போலி நிப்பா பஞ்சனை நீ விரிச்சா பாட்டுத்தான் படிச்சிருப்பா கொஞ்சம் கும்பத்தேன் படிச்சிருப்பா புடிச்சா வச்சிக்கையா மனசுல தைச்சிக்கையா வெடிச்சா வெள்ளரிக்கா வேண்டாத ஆள் இருக்கா மை டியர் டார்லிங் ஒன்னு மல்லிகா கூப்பிடுறா
चल सड़कों पे होगी ठन 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 ठन
मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा जालिम नजर हटा ले
क्या है
मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा जालिम नजर हटा ले बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा जालिम नजर हटा ले बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले हाँ मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तू आजा मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तू आजा
I've seen the videos if anyone is dancing.
एक मैं और एक तू है और हवा में जादू है आरज़ू बेकाबू है समझो सारे बात बाकी वक्त का क्या भरोसा बन के पानी बह जाए कल अगर ना मिल पाए रह न जाए बात बाकी Wind your body one time. Wind your body two times. एक मैं और एक तू है और हवा में जादू है आरज़ू बेकाबू है समझो सारे बात बाकी वक्त का क्या भरोसा बन के पानी बह जाए कल अगर ना मिल पाए रह न जाए बात बाकी
Come on, Agam. I think this was a good one, but I think we should get going with our performances because our performances have much more than this now.
All right, like you guys heard, Siddharth, we have a lot more in store for you. That was a really, really fun section. But गाने तो कोई भी सुन सकता है घर पे. We're here for our performances, but before that, I would like to touch a topic on the very saddening and disastrous events that are occurring in the Kolkata Orissa side at the moment with the cyclones and all. We just like to take a moment, everyone from ISA, Eindhoven Twente, Amsterdam, Delft, all of us would like to take a moment in setting aside everything else and praying for a speedy recovery of these states as well as the people affected, and just hope and send out a lot of love and support to all these people who are really suffering while we all just sit in our homes tucked in cozy. Yeah, that's all I had to say. In the comments, guys, just send out some love. I know obviously those people can't read you, but a little bit of intent, good intent, goes a very long way. So if you pray, if you believe in God, if you don't, whatever, doesn't matter. Just pray that these people get through it. And yeah, okay, both okay, serious. Let's get on with our performances. Oh right, sorry, yeah. Before that, I'd like to call upon Gopal, who would like to say a few words about the frontline workers that are working right now very, very hard on getting rid of this virus and making sure all of us aren't affected. So I'm gonna pass it on to Gopal now.
Hey guys, good evening. I'm sure you're all waiting for all the performances to come back, and I'm assuming a lot of you can see my screen. If you can you just put something in the chat quickly?
Yes, we can see it.
Cool. Okay, so basically, I only need 5 minutes of your time. I'm just going to quickly talk you through two of the things that we're doing here at ISA Delft while this whole Corona situation is on, and how we can involve you with it. So the first one is an initiative that we'd like to call Support Matters. So what is it? Basically, it has to do with taking the impact students have in their community and using that impact to make a positive difference to people who want it and who we can make happy about it. So basically, the rough idea in this case will be to create a collection of heartfelt messages from students expressing gratitude and encouragement for healthcare workers in Delft and in the Netherlands in general. Because as I'm sure you're all aware, in the next few weeks, we can all kind of go back to what we thought was normal once. We can meet in small groups as long as we're maintaining distance. And there's definitely been a massive role played by the healthcare workers to try and reduce the strain on the hospitals and the healthcare system there. So I think they're the ones we really should be grateful for. Like next week, if you're meeting friends in small groups, you should be thinking, okay, I've been able to do this because of the healthcare workers who've been managing it so effectively. So we really want all of you to maybe leave a short message, maximum 50 words, like 2-3 lines, encouraging the healthcare workers and thanking the healthcare workers. We will ensure that all the healthcare workers in one of the largest hospitals in our region get to see all of these messages. It's going to be put up in their quarters so that every time they enter a shift or exit the shift, they'll see these messages of thanks and encouragement. And so for more details, we're expecting to have a link up by tomorrow. So check out our Instagram page. It's at ISA Delft. All we want you to do is express your gratitude and put it down in 2 or 3 lines, and we'll make sure the people who want it will be able to access it. And we'll do our best to make a positive impact as a student community. You're welcome to send in a message if you're not from Delft, if you're from Amsterdam, Eindhoven, Twente. Please send in a message anyway. It's about the idea, it's about the thought, and about the emotions you can put into it. So now that I've told you about support matters, on a slightly more pragmatic note, there's an event coming up on the 29th of May, and it's our Build a Resume webinar. So with experienced mentors, they will guide you through the process of fine-tuning your resume and what to look out for, what tips for do's and don'ts. And if you want to sign up, again, check out at ISA Delft on Instagram or check out our Facebook page. There'll be more details in the coming weeks, in the coming days. And yeah, we hope you take part in both these activities. We'd love to see everyone get involved, whether you're from Delft, whether you're from Eindhoven, wherever you're from. So yeah, that was my bit. So sorry for taking up your time. I'm sure you're looking forward to the rest of the performances. Thanks to that.
Yeah, Gopal, thank you so much. Not at all. You didn't waste any of our time. In fact, that was very good utilization of time. We should really use these platforms in order to spread these great messages. And guys, I'm just going to give you a second so you guys can write down a few short messages for these frontline workers that Gopal can later use.
No, it's okay. Right now, they don't need to.
Okay,
They need to just check our Instagram page if they really want to do it. The link will be up.
Okay,
they
guys,
can follow our page and get it done.
Yeah,
let's move on to the performances.
You heard him. Please do go and write down a few nice words for them. They're literally the only ones running our world, not even just the country at the moment. So yeah. Siddharth, we can move onwards, huh?
Yes.
Right, okay, guys. So we're back to our performances now. I hope you guys enjoyed everything so far. I for sure did. I'm having a great fun hosting you guys, and the response from you guys is amazing. One thing I was really scared of when coming into this was that I wouldn't have the response I usually have from people. You know, someone smiling. You know, some people even roll their eyes at you. Pretty bad at times, but like, I'm really happy you guys are responding so well to all of this. And yeah, to get on with it, to start off our second half, we have Soumik Guha. Soumik is pursuing his master's in construction and management and in engineering. Sorry, construction management and engineering. Sorry, English. At TU Delft, and he will be covering a few songs for us. We're going to connect him to you so he could have a little chat with you.
Can everyone see me right now?
Yes, Soumik sir.
Yeah, perfect. So it's amazing that what you guys have put together tonight, and the kind of responses that we're getting. It's amazing to see. It feels really nice to be with you all. And talking about the times we are going through, there is no doubt that it's quite tough. Definitely, it's going to be tough. But the first song tonight is kind of dedicated to the time that we have got right now to contemplate on things that we have been doing in the past. Maybe we could have done differently. So it's a song on the contemplation part of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Just a disclaimer: I am no professional singer. I just want to say I feel good when I'm around music. Similarity to some other artists here, I think that has been passed to me from my mother itself, and I enjoy being a part of it. To you, Siddharth.
ओरी चिड़िया नन्ही सी चिड़िया अंगना में फिर आ जा रे है ओरी चिड़िया नन्ही सी चिड़िया अंगना में फिर आ जा रे हमने तुझ पे हजारों सितम है किए, हमने तुझ पे जहां भर के जुर्म किए, हमने सोचा नहीं तू जो उड़ जाएगी, ये ज़मीं तेरे बिन सूनी रह जाएगी, किसके दम पे सजेगा मेरा अंगना, होरी चिड़ैया नन्ही सी चिड़िया, अंगना में फिर आ जा रे।
I think that was a great performance. Yeah, don't worry, Soumik. I know, don't worry. That was a great performance. But that's not all he has. He has an English song for us as well. A very favorite song of everyone's. I think most of you have already seen it. So yeah.
I found a love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight.
Okay, looks like Soumik has a lot of wingmen in the chat. In fact, I think everyone has a wingman in the chat. So today, unfortunately, they're all dudes. But yeah, it's great that you guys are showing so much love and support to each other. Because और कौन करेगा, I guess. And yeah, that was a very good performance, Soumik. Two really nice songs, and very well sung. So moving onwards, right, we have a very important song now here. It's about a very pressing issue in India nowadays, something Bhoomika also touched earlier in the evening today, women's equality and rights. Next performer is Mayu Saravanapavan. Yes, got it right. Saravanapavan. Mayu is a student living in Toronto, currently at least.
His internet is down. He'll be joining us shortly, so we'll be moving to the next performance.
Okay. So I'll just tell you guys a little bit about him later on when he joins us. For now, we have Shivani. Shivani is up next. Shivani, wow, this is another difficult one. Shivani Panneerselvam. Sorry if I screwed that up. I really am. She's an extraordinary singer. I heard her sing 2 days ago, and she's going to be covering some of her favorite songs for us. Shivani is a master's student in sustainable energy technology at TU Delft, and we're going to put her through so you guys can listen to what she has to say.
Hi, I'm Shivani. Yeah. So, hi, I'm Shivani. I am a huge fan of Rahman, and that's basically what inspired me to sing these two songs. really close to my heart, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, I'm Shivani from TU Delft. I'll be rendering the unplugged versions of two of my favorite songs. Hope you guys like it.
रामों को तितली जैसे हाथों में रंग रह जाता है पंखों से जब छोड़ो तो वक्त चलता है वक्त का मगर रंग उतरता है आखिरा उड़ते उड़ते फिर एक लम्हा मैंने पकड़ लिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया हो जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया हो चली रे जुनून को लिए कतरा कतरा लम्हों को पिए पिंजरे से उड़ा दिल का शिखरा खुदी से मैंने इश्क किया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया जिया रे जिया रे जिया हो 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 चंदा से पूछेंगे हम सारे सवाल निराले झरने क्यों गाते हैं पंछी क्यों मतवाले क्यों हो सावन महीना घटाओं का चंदा से पूछेंगे हम सारे सवाल निराले पिंडी പൂങ്കാറ്ററിയാമൽ പൂവൈ തിരക്ക வேண்டும் பூங்கூடறியாமல் தேனை ருசிக்க வேண்டும் அட உலகை ரசிக்க வேண்டும் நான் உன் போன்ற பெண்ணோடு வெண்ணிலவே வெண்ணிலவே விண்ணை தாண்டி வருவாயா விளையாடு ஜோடி தேவை இந்த பூலோகத்தில் யாரும் பார்க்கும் முன்னே உன்னை அதிகாலை அனுப்பி வைப்போம் வெண்ணிலவே வெண்ணிலவே விண்ணை தாண்டி வருவாயா விளையாட ஜோடி தேவை
Thank you.
That was a great performance. A lot of people showing a lot of love, and finally some women also popping up. You know, it's not just the guys fooling around anymore. All right. So earlier on we didn't have Mayu with us, but we have him now. So like I said, Mayu is in Toronto. Yeah, I got that right. See, in
Yes.
Toronto. He will be moving to he was supposed to move to the Netherlands this year, but because of the current situations, he hasn't been able to. But that doesn't mean he's not with us. He is with us, and he's here to share his love for music and press on women's rights, like I said earlier on. So we're gonna let him talk to you guys now.
Hey everybody, my name is Mayu, and I've grown up as a singer, and I've sung at elementary school in grade 7. I finished in 3rd place, and I'm also know how to I can also dance, and I've been singing I've been growing up singing when I was 4 or 5 years old. And I'm really excited to share my talent here in this hot stage today. So I hope you all enjoy it and it helps you feel motivated and encouraged. And this has been the key factor during this lockdown. And I'm really happy to share this performance. And please enjoy it. Thank you.
Madre, Madre, வாழகும் கீரகள் துணிவோடு பாதங்கள் திமிரோடு சீருங்கள் வாருங்கள் வாருங்கள் பூமியின் கோலங்கள் இது உங்கள் காலம் இனிமே முழக்கம் பார்க்க போகிற மனித வீரங்கள். சிங்கப்பெண்ணே சிங்கப்பெண்ணே ஆனினமே உன்னை வணங்குமே நன்றி கடன் தீர்ப்பதற்கே கருவிலே உன்னை ஏங்குமே ஒரு முறை தலகுனி உன் வெற்றி சிங்கம் முகம் அவர் பார்ப்பதற்கு மட்டுமே. ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண்ணு கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நெல்லு. அன்னை தங்கை மனைவி என்று நீரடித்த வேர்வை உண்டு பார்வைக்குள் பற்றும் அந்த தீயை அணைக்கும் நீ பாயம் நின்றி துணிந்து செல்லு. முடியார் என்று ஊரே சொல்லும் நம்பாது பரிதாபம் காற்றும் இந்த வர்க்கத்தோடு மினியாதே. உலகத்தில் வழியெல்லாம் வந்தால் என்ன உன் முன்னே பிரசவத்தின் வழியைத்தான் பிறந்தேன் எனக்கு நீ சீரகே எரிந்து வா உலகை அசைவோம் உயர்ந்து வா அகினி சீரகே எரிந்து வா உன் தோழில் மீறும் காணாமல் சேர்ப்போம் வா சகதிகள் வீழாமல் பார்ப்போம் வா. ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் முயன்று நெல்லு. திருடன் திருடன்
சுதர்ஷன். ஒரு ஆணோட வெற்றிக்கு பின்னாடி பொண்ணு இருப்பான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனா ஒரு பொண்ணோட வெற்றிக்கு பின்னாடி கண்டிப்பா ஒரு ஆண் இருப்பான். அதுவும் கல்யாணான பொண்ணோட வெற்றிக்கு பின்னாடி கண்டிப்பா கணவன் இருப்பான்.
சிங்கப்பெண்ணே சிங்கப்பெண்ணே ஆனிரமே உன்னை வணங்குமே நன்றி கடன் பறக்கே கருவிலே உன்னை ஏங்குமே ஒரு முறை தலகுழி உன் வெற்றி சிங்கம் முகம் அவர் பார்ப்பதற்கு மட்டுமே ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சு வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நெல்லு அன்னை தங்கை மனைவி என்று நீ வரித்த வேர்வை ஒன்று பார்வைக்கு பற்று மன்ற தீயை அணைக்கும் பயமின்றி நீ பயமின்றி நீ பயமின்றி துணிந்து செல்லு.
Hi, I'm Shivani from Delft.
It was a great song, Mayu. Thank you so much for that. Mayu, before you leave us, could you please explain to some of our non-Tamil speaking audience what exactly the song was about? Just, briefly in a few lines.
Yeah, gladly. Yeah, so this one is a song. It's a motivational theme. And it's from the movie Biggle, which features the main actor and 11 football players. And where he takes the girls and coaches the Tamil Nadu women's football team. In the past, he was a well-known player who played for the Tamil Nadu football team. And due to unforeseen circumstances, he had to quit football after his father's death. And he took over the role from his friend who was attacked by an unknown group of rogues. So at first, the women's team did not want to cooperate with him, but at one point, the main actor wanted to resign until he found out that the villain was behind this scene for the girls to make them lose the game, and then he challenged his enemy that he's going to take the cup, he's going to get the women up and strong, and win the tournament and teach a lesson for the villain. And this movie is a super hit movie. I recommend everybody to watch it. It's called Biggle, which is literally translated as whistle. And it's a very motivational women anthem song, and which it turns the fear into faith and encouragement.
That's great to hear, Mayu. Very, very strong message you've depicted from that song. And someone's already stolen my line. Someone said that's Chak De India. I was just going to say the Tamil version of Chak De India. Kya yaar? All right. So tonight isn't just all about songs. We have a few poets with us as well today. And the next performance is by a poet, Janarthanan Karunakaran. The next performer is Janarthanan Karunakaran. I said it twice now. He is a former student of TU Eindhoven. Thank God someone from Eindhoven finally. And Janarthanan, after spending a lot of years in engineering, found his peace in poetry, and today will be reciting one he wrote after his trip to the German Alps. Over to you, Janarthanan.
Hi, I'm Janarthanan. I'm an alumnus of TU Eindhoven. So,
hey Janarthanan, do you mind removing the virtual background so that people can really see you properly?
One moment. I think it's kind of skewed.
Yeah, I think people can wait for your amazing performance. Yes, that's what.
Yeah. So I'm exactly feeling like the 12th man who has run into the ground to open a bottle of inspiration during the break of our lives. This bottle of inspiration comes from the mountain of Alps, which I visited during a difficult time during my study. So this is titled like Be the Mountains. So this stoic beauty of Alps just immersed me, and I wrote this, I penned this poem. So here I go. Be the mountains. Be the mountains, fostering the clouds, visiting its summits, welcoming the snow, capping its peaks, greeting the sun with trees and shrubs. Be the mountains, rejoicing in peace, burying tectonic rifts, gladly echoing the birds nestling in our arms, admiring the ones skiing on our shoulders. Be the mountains, gestating snow, originating rivers, feeding lakes, in the deepest valleys, coloring all seasons and serving billion lives. Just be the mountains. And all the best to my fellow people who are waiting.
Thank you so much, Janarthanan, for that amazing poem. Yeah, I think he touched a very important topic there, especially for us engineers. But I mean, I'm not an engineer yet, but yeah, for us who are studying engineering or are already engineers, sometimes we get so caught up in our technical studies and stuff like that that we need some form of art or something like that to to balance it out. And it's so very important, and it's definitely coming out in these trying times. All of us are moving to music or poetry or comedy, whatever it is. So thank you again, Janarthanan. For our next performance, we have Amit Koikkarah. Wow, you guys are really trying me with these names, aren't you? Amit Koikkarah, an ex-student of TU Delft, who is now continuing his studies in Berlin. He will be covering some songs for us. He's a brilliant singer, so watch out for the performance coming up next. I think we have him with us.
Yep.
Yeah, we have him.
Yep. Am I audible? Yeah. Yeah. So hello everyone. This is Amit from Berlin. This thing is a little different because I'm currently working in virology right now, and I'm probably one of the few research groups who have actually worked during the, let's say, the COVID season. And yeah, for me, music has always been, to distract yourself from your regular monotony. So the performance that I have garnered for you guys is short compositions from different Indian languages. We know India has so many languages that probably the outside world isn't aware of. We ourselves aren't aware of. We have so many these things. So here's 3 short compositions for you guys, and hope you all enjoy it. My name is Amit. I'm an ex-alumni of TU Delft from the Chemical Engineering Department. Today I'm going to perform 3 short song compositions, one from Malayalam, one from Hindi, and one from Tamil. And I hope all of you will enjoy the show forward. So I'm going to start off with the Malayalam song. Kili vanna konjiya jalagavadil Karnai chariyadare Mudira kodiya katin muriyil Madhuvai mariyadare Avalude miriyil Karimashiyale Kanavugaleludiyadare Niyadare Avale തളരീതയാക്കിയതാരേ വരമഞ്ഞലാടിയ രാവിൻ്റെ മാറിൽ ഒരു മഞ്ഞു തുള്ളി ഉറങ്ങി നിമിനേരമെന്തിനോ തേങ്ങി നിലാവിൻ വിരഹമെന്നാളും മയങ്ങി പുലരിതൻ ചുംബന കുങ്കുമമല്ലേ ഋതുനന്ദിനിയാക്കി അവളെ പനിനീർമലരാക്കി വരമഞ്ഞലാടിയ രാവിൻ്റെ മാറിൽ ഒരു മഞ്ഞു തുള്ളി ഉറങ്ങി. Now I'm going to go for the Hindi song. दिल कहे कि आज तो छुपा लो तुम पनाहों में कि डर है तुमको खो दूंगा. दिल कहे संभल जरा खुशी को ना नजर लगा कि डर है मैं तो रो दूंगा. करती हूँ सौ वादे तुमसे बांधे दिल के धागे तुमसे ये तुम्हें न जाने क्या हुआ. खुदा जाने मैं फिदा हूँ
खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया, खुदा जाने मैं क्यों हुआ है कि बन गए हो तुम मेरी खुदा। सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ, तुम पे ही आगे रुकता हूँ। क्या ये सबको होता है, हमको क्या लेना है सबसे, तुमसे ही सब बातें अब से, बन गए हो तुम मेरी दुआ. And finally, for the Tamil composition. வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வானம் போல, உருவு அது மேகம் போல, நட்பு மட்டும் சூரியன் போல, நண்பன் வாழ்க. பெற்றவர்கள் அறிந்ததை விடவும், மற்றவர்கள் தெரிந்ததை விடவும், முற்றும் இந்த பொழிந்ததை நட்பு, நட்பு வாழ்க. ஆணும் பெண்ணும் பெண்ணும் ஆணும் காக்கும் கற்ப நல்ல நட்பு. வா தோழா, ஓ மை ஃப்ரெண்ட், என் மனுஷி என்றால் முதல் மனிதன் நீ. வா தோழி, ஓ மை ஃப்ரெண்ட், என் மனிதன் என்றால் முதல் மனுஷி நீ. ஓ Hope you all enjoyed my performance. I'm grateful for ISA Delft for making this opportunity for me. And yeah, these are all difficult times, but we will overcome this. Stay safe, stay healthy, guys, and keep rocking. Cheers.
Okay, needless to say, I think that was an amazing performance from Amit. He sang 3 songs as well, which is pretty good because most people have only been coming up with 1 or 2. So, great job, Amit. Everyone really loved that performance, as you saw in the chat. Keep the support coming, guys. It's really great to see. And now, next up, we have a final act, actually. Yeah, a final act for the night. It's an original composition called A Long Travel by a newly formed band at TU Delft. It's called Synthesis, the band. We will have Tejas on the bass guitar, that is. Ishan on the electric guitar. Shreyas and Swami on the keys, and Suraj on the acoustic guitar. I think we have Tejas who's going to talk to us. Right
Hi. Yeah, thank you so much. So firstly, thank you ISA Embassy for giving us this opportunity. You guys have helped us learn a lot. Big ups to Shreyas for mixing and mastering the song, and Swami for editing the video. And wow, we actually loved all the performances today, and we are not sure if we can beat all of you guys. Especially, I would like to mention Andacurry, Pindakaas. Oh my God, you guys were totally amazing. You guys have set the bar so high for us as a band that we are not sure if we can reach there. But hey, it's not a competition. So I'm speaking from all the musicians which I've from Delft, that we would love to collab with Andacurry, Pindakaas, and we would for the next online gig, maybe we will record a song together, as we have all figured out how to record our instruments. So either that, or we'll actually do a real gig together to rock it out. So yeah.
I think we should also ask the other band performances like Ishan and Swami to just say hi to the audience, because they have also worked equally hard for it.
Exactly.
All right, who first? Hey guys, I hope you are gonna enjoy this. Like, we did this because we had a blast last time doing the Dia performance, and we really wanted to do something similar again. And yeah, we really hope you'll like it, and we'll make it back to the stage one day.
So cheers. So this is Synthesis playing A Long Travel. Cheers and enjoy.
Whew, that was an amazing performance, isn't it, crowd? Okay, not taking much of your time. I have to share something with you guys, which I think is good. So I know you guys have been here. Thank you so much. I can't believe we actually pulled off through the entire day, entire performances. Big shout out to all the participants over here. They made this actually happen. Just to have a quick run through, ISA Delft here in this COVID situation, we are here for you guys. We have a lot of upcoming events. You should also follow the other associations who have put equal efforts in this and making this event possible. And I would really request you guys that enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the most. And just last, I would thank you guys so much for being us, making this evening special for us. And I would really like all the POCs like Raj Lakshmi, Hridya, Parth, Antoine, just to say hi to all our audience who actually made this event possible.
Hi, I'm Raj Lakshmi. Thank you so much for being there. It means a lot for us to put the event together and for you all to also enjoy. So keep up with us next time again. Thank you.
Where's Antoinette? We should see Antoinette too.
Srija's turn.
Oh, Srija is not here. She couldn't make it with us.
Hi guys, I'm Antoinette and thank you so much for performing. It was fun.
Thank you so much, guys. Means a lot for all this love and support. It's very nice to see like we are still 100 strong after a 2-hour event. Thank you so much for the love and support. Glad to know that you guys enjoyed it and total vibes over here.
So, to end this amazing evening, we are ISA and we are here for you. We will see you in the next event. Until that time, stay safe, stay healthy. Shabake, Shubh Ratri, good night, and a huge thanks to all our participants. I would really like if everybody could turn on their videos and microphones so that we can actually take a good picture.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time to smile.
Is Gary here? Gary?
Nathan, you should go for it.
Me again. Okay. So
I would really ask everyone to unmute themselves and if they really would like to say some words of how did they like it or not. Okay, I don't think it worked out really well. Sorry, but let's just take a picture first.
Alright, we have 4 pages right now.
Yeah, I'm taking a picture. Okay, just smile. Come on, guys. Just smile and show like, yay! How much did you enjoy it?
Everybody
So
can
much
clap at
for
least.
organizing this.
After
It was
party,
a really,
after
really
party.
good event.
After party with us, please.
Three cheers for ISA. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Participants is 69 now.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night.
نمیخوام ببینمت بوره بوره هم هم زرا زرا بچاره همسه بوره بوره هم شیطان زرا زرا قدم داره همسه بوره بوره هم شیطان زرا زرا قدم داره همسه
Get for us!
بود عاشق تو بودم us a taxi.
I would really thank all the participants and all the audience to wait over here. Let's go. DJ Tusker, DJ Tusker,
DJ Tusker.
Sweet version of DJ Carolynn. DJ Tusker.
Hula, hula.
None but get it all. Della Mose.
Hula, hula.
Yo say, yo say, yo say, yo say.
लिपाके ओ पलम तोड़ दे परम छोड़ दे घबराना बचाए तुए दूर से होन क्या दिल के सारे बटन खोल दे खुद के बोल दे सह मेरे हो ना बता दे तेरा आज है प्लान क्या
आज बिजली भी गिरवानी है फायर भी लगवानी है जो तू आके बेबी हमारे साथ मांग आ के कमरिया नौजरिया मारिया नौजरिया मेरा दिल ले ले नीमिया तू कुछ चीर पा के रख ले पल्ले विच मुखड़ा